Winter is coming. As Pooh Bear would say, it is a blustery day outside today. It's rainy, it's cold. We've got some snow forecast. So I figured today would be the perfect day to get off of the farm, take a drive into town, and go to the thrift store. I haven't been to the thrift store in over a year, but I thought it would be the perfect place to find some vintage cookbooks so we can make some future videos together. So sometimes when you watch videos and people are standing in their kitchens or in their workshops and they say, "Thought I'd invite you along for this ride. I always wonder where they go when they're standing in their kitchen." Today I am literally inviting you along on this ride as we go into town to the thrift store. I'm specifically looking for the vintage cookbooks, and I'm also looking for a pie crust guard so that when I make pie crusts, I want that little metal ring that goes around the edge of your pie crust to keep it from burning. So that's what we'll be looking for today.
Okay, I'm back. I had a great time down at the thrift store. I even ran into my friend Karen, who took me to the Amish community for some grocery shopping last month. But let's look and see what I got at the thrift store today. I went in with only $10, knowing that I had to budget myself, just kind of a little restriction I put on myself, because if I don't have a restriction, I will buy the place out. There's so many fun things, especially around the holiday times. But I took $10 in, told myself to stick to it. So let me show you what I got. First and foremost, look at this. I got a pastry cutter. I made a pie crust in one of my earlier videos, and I was commenting as I was using two knives to cut my Crisco into the flour that I don't own a pastry cutter. And the reason I don't own a pastry cutter is because I don't make pie crusts. Well, that's something I'm working to perfect. So I got this great little pastry cutter for 50 cents. It's going to get cleaned up, put in my drawer, and I'm going to utilize this more and more. So that was awesome. I also got 4 little bolts of fabric for 25 cents a piece. Now I've got a project coming up that I will make a video for and I will post. It's a secret, it's kind of a surprise, but when I post the video, I will link it into the comments below. But what a great find. I don't need large pieces of material for what I'm going to be doing. These are just perfect, and look at the beautiful prints. They're just beautiful. So I got those. The most expensive find on this trip to the thrift store is this beautiful Corningware casserole dish. Isn't that lovely? I have another one that's round. I thought, why not have an oval? The price was good at only $4. I'll clean it all up and put it in my kitchen drawers. And look what I found. The whole reason for the trip in the first place. Old cookbooks. I found some great ones. So let me show you what I got. I think the best find, I don't even know if I can say that there's a best find. This book is 30 years old, from the Pleasant Valley Reformed Church. It has notes who this belonged to, and it even has notes about some of her favorite recipes she's written on the front. I'm looking to see if there's any notes in the margins. Oh, there is. There's a handwritten recipe in the back. I found it. There's a handwritten recipe for German potato dumplings. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know how to pronounce them. Kartoffelklaus? Close? Potato dumplings. That is amazing. This is going to be a fun cookbook to go through and find things to share with you. This one is a great find. So Pleasant Valley is in Iowa. Then I found this book. It's the Favorite Eastern Star Recipes Holiday Cookbook. And it has recipe submissions from all across the country. What I really liked about this one is it has specific holidays all throughout the book that you can find different recipes for that correlate with the holiday. 4th of July, Valentine's Day, May Day, Easter, George Washington's birthday, all kinds of fun stuff in this one. This one is going to be fun to look through, and I'm sure I'll find some great recipes to make for you in this one. This one was very unique. This is From Planting to Pickling. This one doesn't have the personal touches that the other ones did, but for a quarter, I couldn't pass it up. This has all kinds of desserts, all kinds of recipes. So there are tips in here for every month to tell you what you should be putting in the ground, what you should be harvesting, what you should be doing with your garden. This is really great. This is a great little book. I can't wait to look through this one as well. Then I found these 3 little booklets of holiday recipes, and in these, again, they have the personal recipes from different areas, and these are out of the state of Iowa, so every recipe is connected to a different community in Iowa. So this will be a lot of fun to go through and see what I can find. They don't submit the names, which I think is a little sad, but they do have all of the locations where these came from. So I was able to get 3 years, 90, 93, and 94. I wish they would have had the in-between years, but they didn't. But I did get the 3 years, so I'm really happy with that. So thank you for joining me today. I am very happy with my thrift store haul, some great cookbooks, some great material, a beautiful Corningware casserole, and of course, a pastry cutter. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again next time on Country Mama Musings.